Let's make tarte aux pommes alsacienne. Today, let's make a dessert from my home region, tarte aux pommes alsacienne, or Alsatian-style apple tart. Apple tart is a simple dessert that a lot of people know and love. The Alsatian version is different in that the apples are sitting in a layer of custard, which gives the tart its unique creaminess. It can be served warm or cold, especially in the summer. In Alsace, we like to sprinkle some icing sugar on top and add a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the side. Let's get started. For this recipe, we will need shortcrust pastry. You can make your own, like I did earlier, or you can buy it at the store. We will also need apples, obviously. For the custard, we will need sugar, vanilla sugar or vanilla extract, eggs, and heavy cream. Before working with the dough, butter the tart mold you're going to use, then set aside. This will help our tart to not stick while baking. Make sure the pâte brisée is at room temperature before starting the next step. Clean and flour your counter. Then place the dough in the center, pressing it down into a circular disc with your fingers. Roll out the dough with a rolling pin into a large circle about 3 to 5 mm thick. Next, gently lift up the dough and place it over the tart mold. I'm using the pin method where you roll the dough around the rolling pin. Press on the dough at the top edge of the mold with your fingers or with the rolling pin to cut off excess dough and remove it. Place the crust in the fridge while you prepare the apples. To prep the apples, I am first removing the core. It is not a mandatory step. You can alternatively clean the apple cores later when you cut them in halves. Now we're going to peel our apples. Here I'm cleaning again the apple cores to make sure that they are perfect. Next, we are going to slice our apples. I recommend cutting the apples in halves pole to pole, then slicing them from bottom to top. here are our apples. On the right side I have the main pieces, and on the left side I have the smaller pieces to fill the gaps. Bring your tart mold back, we are now going to assemble. Place your apple slices in a tart crust. You can do this however you like, but my preferred method is placing them in a ring, starting from the outside, with the pieces slightly overlapping one another. Then, place broken smaller bits of apple in the middle to help support the inner rings of apple slices. Then we place the second ring slightly overlapping the first and moving in the opposite direction. Repeat until you reach the center. Use the nicest slices to place on top in the center. We are now ready to bake in the oven at 210 degrees Celsius, 410 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. In the meantime, we are going to make the custard preparation. In a large bowl, whisk together the eggs, sugar, vanilla sugar, and heavy cream. Once the tart has baked for 25 minutes, take it out of the oven and reduce the temperature to 180 degrees Celsius, 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour the custard preparation over the tart and roughly even it out as you hold the mold with mittens. Place the tart back in the oven and bake for 15 more minutes. Now, we let the tart cool down to room temperature so that the custard can set. See you in a bit. For serving, this is optional, but I like to sprinkle icing sugar over the tart and to serve with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the side. Bon appétit!
Make sure you subscribe to our channel and visit mmbonapetit.com for more Vietnamese and French recipes.